I see people do these cute get ready with me's and talk at the same time, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. So we're gonna attempt, but I have wanted for a long time to start something, sharing about my grief journey after losing my 2-month-old baby boy 3 years ago. April 6th was 3 years ago, and I want other moms who have lost babies to know that they're not alone, because when I lost Brennan, even though I was surrounded by family and my husband and my other 2 boys and good friends, I still felt so alone. I didn't feel like I knew any other moms that had lost babies. And having that connection with someone who knows exactly, or almost exactly, because nobody else is me, but having that connection with somebody is so important and strong. And if somebody out there is feeling alone in their grief, I just want to hug you and tell you you're not alone. This is why I can't put makeup on, because all I do is cry. Even though it's been 3 years, I hear my kiddos outside, but even though it's been 3 years, I can still cry at the drop of a hat. I still ache and miss my baby. So yeah, let's attempt to do this. I don't know exactly where this is gonna go. God has just put it on my heart so strongly. God has just put it on my heart so strongly to start putting myself out there to hopefully help. I need to suck the tears back in. I hear the garbage truck. Anyway, I think God speaks to people in different ways, and one way he speaks to me is reoccurring thoughts over and over and over again, like, you should do this. This would be a good idea. You should try to do this. I'm like, okay, I will listen. It literally has woken me up in the middle of the night, thinking about things I could share, and even if this video reaches one person and it helps one person not feel alone in their loss, I feel like I will have done what God has asked me to do. Anyway, I am a mom. Well, let's back up even more. I got married. It'll be 8 years this May, next month. That's crazy. My husband Derek and I met my last semester of dental hygiene school, and he had about a year left of school. And by the time we got married, I was working as a full-time hygienist, and I knew pretty quickly I wanted to start having a family. I've always been baby hungry. I was always that girl at church that was like going up to other moms like, can I hold your baby? And kind of a baby hog. We've got honking garbage trucks. Yeah, I've just always known I wanted to be a mom, and I know not everybody feels that way, and that's totally fine. So pretty soon after we got married, I started like hinting at Derek, I think I'm ready. I was 25 and a half, 26 years old when I got pregnant with my first little boy, and had him and just fell in love with motherhood. I continued to work part-time as a hygienist throughout most of my motherhood journey, and this garbage truck is making quite a an appearance in this video. I cannot do my eyebrows without looking in a close-up mirror. Anyway, had my first, pretty quickly after that, had my second little boy, and then pretty quickly after that, had my third baby boy, and that was Brennan. He was actually a surprise, kind of. We weren't preventing, but we also weren't, we thought we were tracking things, but oops. He is the biggest blessing. So had him, well, we moved to, we're both from Boise, Idaho, and we moved to Texas when I was pregnant with Brennan. Would not recommend moving while pregnant. That was absolutely really hard. We don't have any family out here either, and so it made moving extra hard on me. I've always pictured raising my family around my family. So knowing that I would be away from family having a new baby was really overwhelming. And so we moved in October 2021, and I had Brennan February 2022. I had my first unmedicated birth, and it was so hard, but so magical. I should share his birth story someday, because truly it changed my life. It changed my perspective on my body. And I'll just be forever grateful that I have that amazing birth story with him, because I obviously don't have a lot of memories with him. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. So we moved, I had him, and I probably shouldn't even put on mascara. What am I doing? We enjoyed 8 weeks with him, and the evening of April 6th, 2022, I found him not breathing. And when I tell you, my entire world shattered, that's putting it lightly. I have strong beliefs in God and in that this life is not it, that we are eternal beings, but I'm human. We're having a human experience. And so even though I have those beliefs, my heart, I don't think that just because you have those beliefs, it doesn't mean it makes grief and missing your loved one any, it softens it, but it's still really hard. Anyway, that day forever changed my life. And I feel like I'm still trying to rediscover who I am and what kind of mother and wife I need to be, should we. All this to say, I feel like I have a lot to share. I feel like I have a lot to offer. But if I offer you anything today, it's that you're not alone, and that there's others out there that are going through something hard. My heart is mine. Your heart is your heart. And it doesn't matter what your heart is. We can come together and support and uplift each other. Anyway,